Hee-ho! Hee-ho! Oh, gather round, ye gamers bold, and hear this tale we sing of a ship that sails the pixel seas and dives through everything. Her timbers hum with controllers worn, her sails are patched with code. She's bound for lore and treasure deep wherever stories go. Heave away, down below. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Hee-ho! Hee-ho! The mariner stands upon the deck, eyes fixed on distant shores. Through glitch and grind and boss fight rage, he charts the myths and lore. No storm too wild, no patch too rough, no depth too far to roam. He steers us through endless games and calls the deep our home. Stand fast, hold the line. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Hee-ho! 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 Dive below. Up in the crow's nest sharp of eye, Mojo scans the sea for trolls and traps and danger lurking where it shouldn't be. She cries the warning, clears the fog, keeps watch both night and day. No foul winds reach our common decks while Mojo guards the way. All clear, dead ahead. Down by the guns with powder black and sparks upon the steel stands Hero grinning wide as shot with steady nerve and zeal. He loads them fast, he times the blast, lets thunder mark the way. When enemies rise from the depths below, Hero makes them pay. Boom, fire away! Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Now hear that voice upon the deck, calling strong and true. Great Gazoo sets the orbit pace for every soul and crew. Row, row, keep it tight. Row, row, all unite. Row, row, to the beat. Row, row, dig in deep. Oh, deep dive gaming, ride the tide through darkest depths and worlds untried. With the mariner at the helm so steady, deep dive gaming, crew stand ready. Behold! Behold! So raise a mug and man the rails wherever games may roam. The deep dive gaming sails tonight, and every port's our home.
Heave ho and ahoy divers, welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner returning for more Fallout 4 with the Sim Settlements 2 mod. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo who made it back in time from pulling Minnie off the bus, and ahoy Monty who's at my feet begging for attention. So we last night finished the Battle of Quincy, met the Magnuson replicant, I want to call him, and yeah, now we're doing a victory lap, talking to all our allies.
Never thought I'd have a chance to change things.
Then we'll see if there's any post-Chapter 3 content.
You holding up okay?
That was incredible. You should have seen us, General. I don't think even a minute passed before our artillery fired off another volley. The Minutemen moved like a well-oiled machine. We were unstoppable.
I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again.
We're proud of what we did here today. Once word spreads, I think it won't be long before we have more new recruits than we know what to do with. This is a great day for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth.
Hang on a sec. Were you getting audio at least? There it goes. I just had to click over to OBS and back. Okay, audio good.
Quincy is free. Until next time, General.
Okay, so those two are covered.
You all right?
Thanks for the front row seats to that battle. Though, if you ask me, you wasted your caps hiring us out if all we were gonna do was take pot shots from the back. Next time you're in the mood for a drink, the round's on me, yeah?
Another day, another mission.
Okay, door is over here.
Anything to report?
We did our part. Nothing too flashy. Provided some backup, bolstered your ranks. Standard stuff. But was glad to be able to help.
You're not alone.
Typical Monday.
We did take a few hits, but nothing that can't be mended. Least it shows we're more than shadowy figures, which must count for something, right? Anyway, catch you later.
That's okay. I haven't gotten the chance to play Crimson Desert yet today either. Yes. Minnie went to school today. What day is it? Well, she didn't go to school yesterday. It must have been a PTA meeting or something. Wait, it's Monday? How wild.
How are you holding up?
Gotta hand it to you, Chief. For us, that was a best-case scenario. Glad I signed on. Ha. Or should I say, I'm glad you let me.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
Probably messed me up. She didn't have school. Ah. That's okay. We've got time after the stream to do some Crimson Desert. Maybe.
Is everything okay?
Know what? We did all right. I mean, sure, we took a few lumps, but all in all, I'd say it was worth it. Good work, Chief. We did good today.
Tonight at some point. I don't care if it's midnight before I get on. Well, I'll probably jump in the VC. I'll need about 30 minutes after the stream, I think, and then I can jump on for like an hour. Starting on chapter 2. Avoid the radioactive drums. Got about the same amount of time before I have to get off and adult a little more. Happen right back on. Yeah, if sleep wasn't so vital to my survival, I would maybe try to stay up late and play, but I can't seem to get past like 9:30 anymore.
How are you holding up?
Ah, was hoping to see you before we all went home, Cool Cat. To congratulate you on your well-earned victory. Since I've become mayor, I made it clear to everyone in Diamond City that gunners ain't something to ignore. Had folks actually volunteering to help out, in whatever way they could. Well, catch you later, Cool Cat.
How are you feeling about things?
Chief, hello. That was certainly something, and I think we did as well as could be expected. And that's, well, it's not bad. Well done to everyone.
All right. What's the word?
2 a.m. the other night. I haven't done that in a little while.
Just wanted to check in, make sure we're doing okay.
My congrats on the victory. The Nightingales have been tending to what wounded we could get to since this all started, and we'll keep at it. Go celebrate with your people.
Anything to report?
A successful operation. Our people performed within expected parameters. Take pride in what we accomplished here.
I don't know why I have such an itchy back all of a sudden. And don't forget, if you're watching on the YouTube, please hit the like and the subscribe. We only need four more subs to hit 400. We need to get 50 on Rumble, so please hit the follow. And we're trying to get to 200 on Twitch. Let's check our science. I think I'll check all the stats. Come in. Come in. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh boy, sorry. Starting to creep up on me already. I guess Cassandra is in here.
Just wanted to check in, make sure we're doing okay.
As far as battles go, I dare say we came out of this one none too worse for wear. A few scrapes and bruises, but overall, I believe we did well.
As far as the clang sound like this, I don't know. See, we don't need the power anymore, so we can reroute some people if we need to science. Let's see our task list. Menu of your cost. $140 energy. So we need 24. Whoops. Go around the shadow figure. Okay. So 8, 16. How are you able to pull Jake off of that? That's interesting. Hmm, 16, 21, 25. That should do the trick.
Strong new.
Whoops, I pulled someone off provision I shouldn't have.
Is everything okay?
Hey, Chief. We did pretty good. You know, as far as battles go. Although, a few of our people did get hurt, but I'm sure they all tried their best. Oh, I almost forgot. The comm array. We finally finished repairs. Everything should now be working the way it was before. Although...
Is something wrong?
Well, after we turned everything back on, there was something... strange. I think it has something to do with the array now being linked to that supercomputer at Olivia. It's like it's trying to make a connection to somewhere. I didn't know if it's meant to be doing that, so I just kind of ignored it. But really, you should check it out. Make sure it's okay.
I'll take a look, sure.
That's a relief to hear. Just activate the receiver panel on the far right console when you're ready.
This made the whole thing sound like a track meet.
The panel's on the right there. The one with all the buttons? Just activate it when you're ready.
Yeah, hush. Be patient. Okay, that's going now. Why is our water stores less than
If you
they
run
should
into
be?
Aiden, tell him I'm not talking to him. He's mean and also a jerk. Oh, but don't tell him I said that. Hi. Hey, thanks for the quarters. Now I can listen to music, and no one can tell me to turn it down.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Maybe we talk to her after.
What a relief. I was hoping you'd connect with us. Would I be correct in assuming you hold the leadership position in your group?
Yes. Oh. That's right, we have to get right up on it.
And you are?
This is Madison St. James, CEO and leader of Vault-Tec. Greeting you from Luna Colony. A privilege to finally speak with you.
That's quite a promotion.
Promotion? Ah, very astute of you. You've probably heard me being referred to as the Chief Procurement Officer. Early in my career, I recognized the advantages of letting others believe that someone else was responsible for decision-making. During negotiations, I found it provided a useful power dynamic. But in truth, I've occupied the role of Vault-Tec CEO, even before total atomic annihilation.
How did you make contact?
The process wasn't too difficult. Once we had bugged your array and you connected it to Olivia, it began syncing to the ASAMs we have here. While I could be wrong, I believe that was the array's original purpose. Then it was a straightforward process of setting up a two-way comms feed and patiently waiting for you to respond.
So, what do you want with me?
I'd hoped to make contact and attempt a peaceful resolution to our conflict. Regrettably, Magnuson took steps to ensure that couldn't happen. First, he caused significant damage to your array, and then orchestrated a communication blackout to seal the deal. The blackout may have passed, but so has our window of opportunity. The Ingram tapes are beyond our reach, and Luna Colony has reached a critical point of no return.
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
Naturally, I wouldn't make claims without evidence. Let me ask you, how long did it take Magnuson to reveal who the Gunners were working for? How often did he withhold vital information? Why didn't he disclose to you that he wasn't the real Magnuson, but in fact, a technological copy? I'll tell you why. Because at the time, revealing these things didn't align with his agenda. That being the destruction of Vault-Tec. I'm genuinely sorry to say that Magnuson has been using you as a pawn.
Can I ask some questions?
Bear in mind, we're short on time, but I'll answer what I can.
You hired the Gunners.
Yes, we did. A decision we regret.
X'd out.
We tried contacting every vault in the Commonwealth, hoping to enlist residents' assistance in locating the Ingram tapes. But when our hails were met with silence, our desperation grew. Finally, a glimmer of hope. We got a response from a vault, from a mercenary named Wes. And so, without fully comprehending their ruthless nature, we enlisted his group's services. Only after they recovered the first tape did we realize our mistake. But it was too late. The Gunners now held a powerful bargaining chip. We were essentially handcuffed to our contract.
You tried to destroy the Commonwealth.
And where did you hear such claims? Magnuson? Lamont? Hardly reliable sources. Yes, had we acquired the Ingram tapes, naturally, we would have made use of Atomic Rain's capabilities. But only to expunge any remnant of Magnuson's work, to ensure any clues or records to Lunar Base's existence remained lost to time. Our sole concern was our continued survival.
This is
Vault 111. Please, tell me. I need to know.
I'm aware that you originate from that vault. My heartfelt condolences for the challenges and losses you've had to bear. Let me begin by emphasizing, we never intended to leave 111's residents in permanent cryostasis. Disappointingly, it seems our staff deviated from their mandated instructions, leading to a breach of vault integrity. Presumably, lockdown protocols were activated, and the revival sequence for the cryopods was never triggered. Once again, I extend my sincerest apologies.
I don't believe you, lady.
Nothing else.
Of course. I am sorry that you've been caught in the middle of all this. For Magnuson to have used you the way he has.
Sorry, but I don't believe you.
Then I suppose our brief communion is over. Even in defeat, a part of Vault-Tec will persist. You may have won the war, but our conflict is not over. Still, I offer you this parting advice. Don't trust Magnuson. He'll turn on you. Just as he turned on us.
You're the one who turned on him, though.
The vaults. Why all this effort?
In light of your somewhat unique position, perhaps you are owed a more thorough explanation. Project Safe House was indeed conceived to preserve human civilization. However, the version marketed to the public wasn't quite the full picture. Each vault represented a minor cog in the grand experiment, exploring how humanity might cope with certain challenging scenarios. Our intention was to collect and catalog this data so it could serve to guide us in the construction of off-world colonies. You see, Magnuson wasn't the only one with starward aspirations. But where our scientists hit a wall, Magnuson, with his ASAMs, broke through it.
You worked with scientists?
By all means. Some of the finest pre-war minds were exclusively on Vault-Tec's payroll. Numerous technological wonders were made, but very few served to push us towards our ultimate goal. And time was slipping through our fingers. But Magnuson, he was closer to a solution than we'd ever been. And while the moon's a far cry from a new world, it was a promising start. Had we not been hampered by the absence of the Ingram tapes, I suspect Vault-Tec would already be colonizing planets.
I doubt that.
That's hard to believe.
Many thought that way, even some working within Vault-Tec. Still, we pressed on. But make no mistake, we're incredibly grateful to our vaults and their residents. Their efforts have provided us a wealth of knowledge, and whenever viable, we made every effort to ensure they had the greatest chance of survival. It was a relationship of mutual gain.
Let's see. Vault 13. Vault 8. Vault. I'm trying to remember the worst vaults. The fact that she's Vault-Tec alone would be huge. Nope. I've seen Vault 20. Thank you. There you are. You're all messed up. How much Vault-Tec was really in the palm of her hands? That's a good question. Cat cameo. Cat cameo. Hi. Hi. Can I reach the controller? Whoops. Uh-oh, okay. Let's see. They had a gag, they would have terraformed the moon, but she didn't bother to grab one. Huge plot hole lady.
The vaults. Why all this effort?
In light of your somewhat unique position, perhaps you are owed a more thorough explanation.
Oh, we did this.
That's hard.
But make no... And whenever...
If Vault-Tec had gone through with their plan, this place would be wiped out.
As the old saying goes, in love and war, all is fair.
Miss St. James, it's time. You should put this on.
Our conversation has run its course. But, as one leader to another...
Resident secure.
I feel obligated to remind you. Magnuson cannot be controlled. Keep as tight a leash on him as you're able. Assuming you have the competence.
Occupant vitals normal.
Not your concern.
No, I suppose not. But don't count Vault-Tec out just yet. Because, if anything, we're always prepared for the future.
Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3.
Hey,
Straight
it's good to
from
see
the
you.
Brahmin's mouth. We won! Can't get more official than that. Oh, don't worry, everything's fine in Quincy. I just wanted to come check on you. So, now that that's all over with, how you feeling, Slick?
I think there's nothing that can stand in our way to make this a better world.
Huh?
Someday, super mutants.
Yeah, there's the credit roll. So we'll let that. Whoops, we'll let that run. Good point, Mojo. Yes. May the fourth be with you. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Let's see what post-credit stuff we have. Defend Tappington Boathouse. Oh, that's a gunner one. Oh, okay, we'll run over and do that really quick. That came in right under the wire, I think.
Chief, the gunners are at the HQ. They want to talk. They're in the meeting room, and I wouldn't keep them waiting if I were you.
There you are. Sensor anomalies detected.
I'll take it. You guys are running the wrong way. Do. Did we arrive too late? Did they win without us?
Is someone present?
Nope. Okay. I thought it was a... Okay. There we go. Miss. There we go. I apparently never set this place up.
Hello?
Excuse me. There we go. Now we can head back. Epilogue, where the heart is. But I agree. Cloaked coursers are the worst. No, actually, I'll do you one better. Cloaked assaultrons are pretty bad. Come in. But I've definitely debated on streaming Crimson Desert, but I kind of want to play a little bit more of it on my own. Besides which, I've been promising for months Fallout London.
It's been kind of a stressful week on everyone. Maybe we should all do something fun.
Assaultrons are nightmares anyway. Cloaked one is just too much. Coursers are more annoying than anything else, true.
Like a game night. Oh, or a petting zoo. With puppies.
I don't think you would like those puppies, Lupe. Come on, come on. Give me my list. No projects found in the list. Oh, okay. That makes it easier.
Hey, Slick. So, me, Caitlin, and Laura, we've been talking about what happened back in Sanford, everything that's been going on here. There were a lot of apologies from me, a few from Caitlin, and I think Laura snuck in a few sorrows too. And after much deliberation, we've all decided it would be best for everyone to stay here in the Commonwealth. From now on, I can see Laura whenever I want. And best of all, my kid finally has someone she can truly call home. As for me and Caitlin, after everything that's happened, we thought it'd be best if we just kept things professional. Still, it'll be nice to have her around.
Let's see, I'm going to lower the volume on the music because it is very intrusive at the moment.
That's great news.
I know! Almost can't believe it. I also decided I'm gonna start shipping ASAMs down to Sanford. One of our staff said they wouldn't mind traveling down with a few crates, showing the folks there how to use them. And maybe one day I'll take a trip back there myself. See how they're getting on with things. But for the foreseeable future, I think I'll be staying right here. Still a lot of work for us to do in the Commonwealth.
Let's see, let's tune that up just a wee bit.
I'm glad you stuck around.
Hey, and I just wanted to say thanks again. When we first met, all I cared about was building bigger and better settlements. And due to my typical rash decision-making, I'd convinced myself it was only buildings that mattered. That if we constructed enough, built large enough towns, that would get Caitlin's attention, and she'd have to bring Laura back to me. But that was never what it was about. People. That's what Laura needed. A community. That was something I didn't understand, something I didn't want to see. And if we'd never met, I'm not sure I would have figured it out. So, thank you. Thank you 100 times over. I owe you everything.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
Maybe. But you're the one who steered us in the right direction. You've been my best friend, a role model, and a damn fine leader. I can't envision my life without having you around. And that's why I've decided to come join you in adventures. Keep an eye on you, make sure you don't get in any more trouble out there. That is, if you don't mind having me as a traveling companion, of course.
What about your responsibilities here?
At this point, most of the staff know what to do without constant reminders. And if they do need me for something, they can always just reach me by radio. Besides, with the gunner situation dealt with, I've got a lot more free time now. I'm gonna need something to keep me busy.
Your job is to stay here, not go gallivanting all around the Commonwealth.
All right, it's your call. But I'll keep it as an open invitation. If you'd ever like my company out there, just let me know. Anytime, night or day. Oh, and before I forget, I made you a little something too. A gift. Had some spare time with no more gunners to deal with. Here. I modeled it after my own. Although there are a number of differences. I hope you'll find it useful.
Ooh, we got a laser revival pistol, revolver pistol, blah, 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 blah.
What sort of differences?
Well, I overhauled the capacitor, so your pistol will have a bit more stopping power than mine. Also, I strengthened the barrel. It adds a bit of heft, but your shots will go a lot further now.
It's a thoughtful gift. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Listen.
Since the early days, people have been asking how they can get Jake's gun.
For us, I've got your back, no matter what, and I truly mean that. Anyway, I think that was everything I want to talk about, so I'll let you get going. I'll catch you later, Slick. Stay safe out there.
Send Caitlin to. Uh-oh. Nah. Caitlin and Laura's house. Aww.
Oh, hello.
Let's check out this gun. Automatic. Nope, that's not it. Laser revolver pistol.
Ten Pines Bluff will make a nice addition to your settlements. Nicely done.
Oh, I guess we can't look at it. Let's see. Put that back on. Take, whoops. Take that off. Put all the armor back on. There we go. Let's see. Let's actually put that here.
Hi, how are you?
Actually, I wonder, can we drop it? Look at it this way? Interesting. Oops. If you go into your inventory and inspect the item, you can get... Oh, okay. Duh. Okay. Inspect. There we go. Oh, I see how that works. Okay. Will explode if disposed in fire. Okie dokie. Oh, we got someone to talk to up in the meeting room. I thought. Why is it not letting us in?
We cannot let our guard down. A bureau near the hand.
There we go. Thought we had someone in here waiting for us. Maybe they got tired of waiting. Lamont's supposed to be there going, can we join your little band? But, oh well. Is there anything we can do? Guess we could start Far Harbor. Oh man. What do we think? Start Far Harbor or start Nuka World? Well, usually allies come into this room and go, hey, let's sit down. Wait a minute, maybe. Green top, nurseries under attack. Far Harbor, okay. Let's go spooky. Actually, did we ever pick it up? Might need to come into here. And well, let's get the coastal cottage unlocked again. I don't know why it's locked. Well, we got to start up the DLC. We get a radio call, then we can go talk to Nick, and then we can head out to the Nicanos. That's a friendly scent. Okay, so I think there's a holotape for that. Oh, come on. Yeah. Allow for Harbor.
Greetings, sir.
Could plant clear out Long Neck Lukowski's meat packing plant. That man ain't right. There we go.
This is Ellie Perkins from...
That a real Vault suit? Damn.
Yes, sir, it is. Made of real vaults.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'll go check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
Need more assassinate, tell me more. Alright, Kowalski's fish packing plant. That's up here, right? Needed to be like Nora's voice actor. Tell me more. Well, the Nakano's, yeah, but you said the fish packing plant. Nakano's way up that way. Yeah. It's one of the reasons I usually, when it's a private session, I usually do a female. Because the voice acting is just so much better. This doesn't look right. Oh, speak to Cassandra.
Ah, there you are. I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that our efforts to relocate Magnuson have finally borne fruit. Perhaps not fruit I'd care to eat, but still, progress is progress.
That's great news.
I'm delighted that you think so, and I'm inclined to agree. I thought you might like to be present when we flip the switch, so to speak. We'll be in the array room. Don't keep an old woman waiting now.
Do you know about the secret room under the bridge there? Miss Frizzle. I did not know about a secret room under the bridge. Beyond the land side. Oh, I see a door. Wow, something's radioactive back here. So where's Long Neck Lakowski's meatpacking? I thought it was that building right there. Did I go in the wrong door? Excuse me. Like that would turn on the light everywhere. It was the right one. Okay, well, let's go back and flip the switch, as it were. Meow, meow, meow. Hello, Monty. Wave to the audience. Wave to the audience. Hi. See if I can do this one-handed. Up, up.
Hey there. So, you ready to...
You done? Okay.
No matter how things change, there are still always dumbasses.
If I had him sit on my shoulder or tried to scarf, I'd be like... He's a big cat.
Well, I'm here.
And not a moment too soon. I was tempted to flip the switch without you. Oh, don't worry, I'm only teasing. I'm old enough to restrain myself. Barely. Besides, this is your big moment, not mine.
That's very kind.
Now, as you can see, the relocation of Dr. Magnuson went off without a hitch.
He's not just roly-poly, he's
Actually, there were
big.
several hitches, but never mind that.
Once we got him here, we started connecting him to the comm array, so he'd have full access to the HQ. Now, we just need to wake him up.
Fire it up.
Very well. Step aside. This'll just take a moment. Final connection established. The doctor should be with us shortly.
It won't be long. Dr. Magnuson's computer and the comm array just need to finish syncing.
Do we need to stand back? You know, for safety?
Yes.
I appreciate the caution, but I don't think that'll be necessary.
You don't think what will be necessary?
Ah, Doctor, it's nice to finally meet you in person, so to speak.
Well, what do we have here? This is your HQ, is it? It's a bit more cramped than I imagined.
How are you feeling?
Not too shabby, all things considered. Nothing appears to have been damaged or corrupted during the whole process.
I think it was a reference back to when he electrocuted himself when he hooked up the first whatever. You know, the one that I made as an audio file.
Yes, I think I'm doing
Jay,
rather well.
ahoy!
Madison. I talked to her.
Madison. I see. Well, I suppose that answers the question of whether or not she made it up there. I don't suppose she mentioned me at all.
Actually, she did. She said that you damaged the array on purpose and that you didn't tell us things. And that you'd been using us. She said we shouldn't trust you.
200 years and the woman's not changed one bit. So, divide and conquer, is it? Sow the seeds of distrust and hope they take root. You didn't buy her cock and bull story, did you? You must know that I'm on your side.
I believe you, but I still need answers.
Of course. Knowing Madison, I'm sure she spun quite the tale. If you have questions, I'll answer what I can. Go ahead.
Why didn't you tell me about yourself?
Try to see it from my perspective. You were largely an undefined variable. I had no way to deduce how you'd react upon realizing my true nature. However, with every interaction, my confidence in you grew. This is why I allowed you access to my lab. If that isn't a demonstration of trust, I don't know what is.
Was it an accident?
You mean the damage to the comm array? The answer is yes, and And also no. I didn't want the array damaged, but I was aware of the potential. Regardless, I thought it was a gamble worth taking, and time has vindicated my belief. Whether or not you consider that accidental damage may simply be a question of semantics.
Well, I mean, considering we're looking at a TV screen, yeah.
What do you want? From us, I mean.
I won't lie. At the outset, I did perceive you as more of a practical answer to a troubling dilemma. But as my consciousness fully awakened and I was able to actually think, I had already started to regard you as more of a teammate. Carl S. Magnuson does not use people. I'm not Robco, and I am certainly not Vault-Tec.
That's all I needed to know.
Well, you have your conclusion, yes? Have I convinced you as to where my loyalties lie?
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Splendid. Now, let's steer this conversation towards something a tad more optimistic, shall we? Before we proceed any further, I request a brief interlude to get all the sentimental drivel out of the way. I wish to express my gratitude to both of you and your extraordinarily talented team. You've safeguarded my work from falling into unsavory hands, protected the Commonwealth, and even made strides to conserve myself and my new memories. You truly embody the American ideals I fought so hard for all my natural life and beyond. And I eagerly anticipate collaborating with each one of you. Yes, well, that pretty much sums up all my thoughts on the matter.
Is everything okay between us?
What a question. I wouldn't be standing here, well, figuratively, if I didn't trust in you and your people. Rest assured, between us, everything is just peachy.
Pleasure to have you here, Doc. We're real grateful for everything you'll bring to the team.
Huh. We'll have to fashion a means for you to freely communicate with any individuals inside HQ. We really can't have you hijacking delicate systems anytime you fancy a chat.
Fair enough. In the meantime, I'll acclimatize myself to your protocols and procedures. Here's hoping this marks the beginning of a superb collaboration.
Why, hello.
Hi.
Somerville Place is close to the glowing sea. Might be a good place to
see.
send some extra radiation meds.
Feel like I got more than that. Just peachy. We're so round and fuzzy. There we go.
Who'd have thought when we agreed to become partners, this is where we end up.
Okay, moving on. Maybe he'll plant us outside the door. So, tomorrow we've got the Stream of Consciousness starting off Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. And then Wednesday, we'll be back for more Fallout, but I might be jumping to Fallout London. Now that we've got the Sim Settlements 2 stuff dealt with. This is not... This is not the typical side of this building for doing meat packing, is it? Are we sure we're in the right spot? Because this just doesn't look right. There's no doorbell, so... Might need to Google long neck Lukowski. This area might have gotten hijacked for the Sim Summons 2 quest. Is it maybe that one over there? Whoops, I thought I was going to be landing in water. Okay, so that's the invalid home. Let's see, nope. Bye-bye. I'm curious. Just south of the lighthouse. The Kingsport Lighthouse? Okay. Yeah, there we go. That looks right. So yeah, if I can get Fallout London set up for Wednesday, we might be jumping over to that. I'm going to make that my goal, because I think we're out of stuff for Sim Summons 2, really.